What's up, world? Welcome to episode 15 of the SUP Podcast. And Happy New Year to everybody out there.
You.
We made to 2021 out here, man.
Oh man, I can't believe it. We're at 2021. Goodbye 2020. Good riddance, goddamn it.
And good riddance like a motherfucker. And if y'all didn't see the last episode, check it out with the interview with Virgos. And don't forget to check out the Mouse Talk podcast as well.
Yep. How y'all doing, fellas? How y'all been?
So far, so good, man. So far, so good. This year starting off pretty good. A lot of stuff to look forward to. A lot of good things. I'm looking forward to.
Definitely. Matter of fact, did y'all make any New Year's resolutions, man?
To be honest with you, no, because my plan is, to not only, make our podcast like far as increase, far as audience value, but just continue to just level up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to really, make something happen with this because we really got something special. So that's my plan.
Peace and prosperity. That's it, man. Just peace
Yeah,
and prosperity.
Sign here, man. Peace and prosperity, man. And man, shit, I'm trying to get a house this year. We gonna see how they go, and everybody should know, man. I got a little bundle of joy coming. Said in the previous, 2 episodes ago. But anyway, without chitter chatter, man. Look, who watched Power? Cause which one of y'all watched? Did y'all see that shit, man?
Yes, sir, I did. Of course.
Red,
The
you see that shit, man?
season finale.
That I wouldn't be on this show if I ain't watched Power, man.
What shall be wanted?
Confused.
Now,
mean,
Red, why were you confused?
Here's the thing about it. I mean, I was expecting some closure on the season after the season. I figured I was gonna get some answers. I was gonna think I was gonna get the destiny of Tasha. I thought Tyreek would have a purpose, everything he was doing. Like a lot of unanswered questions going on right now. Like, are you still giving your inheritance? You could have chose a different life. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Not really, cause okay, hold on. Let's start from the beginning of the episode first, cause you went straight to the end. What we saw, man, is Tasha get what was that basically? What y'all say? A mockery of the court when they had Tariq up there. Tariq was so smart on the stand where he basically fucked sex out his job, man. And we really saw who runs shit, man. It ain't Sax, it's his brother who talking to the judge like she ain't nothing. He told her to go sit in the corner, man.
Exactly. I was like, sheesh.
Oh, so first 10, 15 minutes, you like, what?
And now, and also, that lets me know that, Method Man's character, David McClain, he on some dirty ass shit too, because now he just hired Sax. So I wonder how that's gonna play out in the next season, because he gonna be back. They definitely gonna be back.
And man, we just gotta acknowledge how much of a mastermind Tariq really is. He finally accept that that's his calling, bro.
What do you
that's
say
amazing.
Was Mastermind? What was Mastermind to you?
How he got Tasha out of her situation where she can be protected. When we really think about it, Tariq did all the hustling. Why? Because of Tasha. He got Tasha out of harm's way, but he also cleared Tommy's name. But he reportedly dead, but he ain't got all that heat on him anymore, though. But what I don't understand is why he wouldn't kill Tommy when he had the chance. But I also understand that that's like blood to him too, though, because he had plenty of chances in 2 attempts on his mama. You would think Tariq would have popped Tommy when he had the chance.
Or let Monet do
it. It's a lot of confusion. Another confusing point. The dude, okay, when Monet killed the plug, the security guard that was with her when she just went and killed the plug, Tommy come down in his old school shiny ass Mustang. He told run forever. He riding that bitch sideways, shooting up everybody. Parked out front of his mama house. New York must got the worst damn police department known to fucking man. A
He
lot of
got to. But I gotta admit, I love how they got Tommy actually coming back to the city to check on Cash. You know, there's some hot shit, but it showed the love you and Keisha. That shit dope.
it showed the high shit, but it showed a lot of fake, a lot of movie stuff that was going on. A whole lot of movie, man. Like, he just killed the bodyguard that you just had take down the plug. He killed him. Tyreek, he tried to kill your mama twice, and you stopped her from killing him. It just don't make no sense to me. You get what I'm saying?
And not to mention, and what y'all think? I'm thinking too on this. This off the wall, but next season, I think somehow Zeke gonna make the league or something. He gonna try to count them out or some shit, even though he's stupid at man. Or what? Zeke? This probably Zeke's senior year or something. Man. This is freshman year or something like that.
You're freshman.
I told you, Robert.
I told you not to get involved with my auntie.
Why they got that man like he a runaway slave, man? That man got the attitude of a runaway slave, bro. Real shit. Like everything he say a secret. I told you that. They don't even tell me every time. I'm in big trouble.
Do I need to tell I think I need to tell my family. Okay, question. Was y'all satisfied when the professor got his ass popped?
Yes.
I was surprised, but however, I'm like, Tyreek, you got so many clues. This nigga got a full-fledged investigation on you. Every Google search the last 60 days is gonna be have Tyreek name in it. So if anything happens to him, it's gonna fall right back to Tyreek. That's the only thing.
No, I mean he looking at Monet and them family. That's what it was. Looking at Zeke family. They're gonna try to tie it to them somehow.
But everybody, the last person everybody saw with was Tyreek.
And his last contact, far as within his phone, is gonna be Tyreek.
Yeah. But was that Tariq burner phone?
No,
he had a burner number. That's right.
Look, the last person the detective saw interviewing was Tyreek.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
And
Tariq, for some reason, said since it's off campus, they ain't gonna think it's him. I was like, I don't know about that.
But to be quite honestly, I thought Tyreek was gonna pop Kane, and that would have made everything crystal clear for Tyreek. The professor saw him doing that. He would have looked like a hero. He would have had his whatever grade point he want. He would have, matter of fact, got an honorary degree, got his inheritance, been out scot-free. But no, he want to be cool.
No, not with that family. They gonna touch him. Trust me.
No, because you just got the dude who been. All right, so you want to kill somebody with the dude who been trying to kill you all season. That's a smart thing to do.
Do you think Kanye trusts him now since he's seen him do it?
I think
You what?
I don't trust shit about Kane.
I sure don't. I don't trust Bobby Brown. I don't trust Kane.
That is Bobby Brown.
I don't trust a damn thing about Kane.
Man, shit. I feel like right now you can't trust nothing that's going on. Shit, what's going on with music right now, y'all? Did y'all hear about Jimmy Iovine selling his what is it? His publishing?
No, his catalog.
His whole catalog. Okay. And this just came in today, didn't it?
I think it's today. It was up to like 298 songs, and the 8 Mile soundtrack and Get Rich or Die Trying is included in it.
Ooh. This gonna forever make money, bro.
And Dr. Dre stuff is included with it.
Hold on, how much of Dre, like the Chronic?
You gotta think Dre been on Interscope his whole career.
Yeah, but do Suge still got the rights to the Chronic?
No,
No.
it's another company that bought out there for a couple years ago. I think probably like has some kind of percentage within it. I think Dre ended up buying some of that back, but it was like an old white couple that bought the rights to Death Row a long time ago in the auction.
Damn.
But I look at it like this, bro. I look at it two ways. Honestly, I think you got to sell stuff when it is highest value. And just like with the Wayne and with the Dr. Dre, um, the audience shrinking. It's so much music. It's an overflow of the music.
It's
Yeah.
sabotage.
So the next 20 years, the music that we thought was so much value, we probably not gonna forget about it. So it's best to go on, sell it while it is cheap.
Seller wise hot. But that
Yes,
shit gonna make my mark my words 30, 40 years from now, bro. Whoever bought them rights to that music, somebody else gonna have different artists about it.
They
Nigga, new
sold it.
gin and juice might come about and it's gonna be about a white dude. They ain't gonna think of Snoop Dogg legacy
but
no
you
more.
gotta, but you gotta think about that. Only like think of like a CD. Let's just say a dollar style. Off of that
Mm-hmm.
CD, you done spend this big old chunk of millions and millions of dollars. However, you probably got what four hits, four hits that we still jam today. But who to say that them hits gonna still last 30, 40 years from now? And they'll
Yeah,
pay
you're
this
right.
much.
But they all selling it to the same company, Universal Music Group. That's all who they selling it to, because that's who owns everything.
So who owns Universal?
Who knows?
The Jews, maybe.
That's something we need to figure out or not need to figure out. It might be dangerous because whatever going on, we see what's going on with Dr. Dre right now. Y'all heard?
Oh man, much prayers go out to the good doctor. For you all probably haven't heard, he suffered a brain aneurysm. He's in ICU right now. He this happened Monday night, so they ended up rushing him to the hospital. So they're still running a lot of tests. They're trying to figure out what caused this. So like that was very shocking. I was very shocked to hear it.
Man, me too, man. Prayers out to Dre and prayers out to MF Doom and his fans out there as well. Cause we, you know what, on New Year's Eve we found out MF Doom been dead for 2 months
Died on
before his
Halloween.
wife said anything. Like, how does this happen? Somebody died, you hold it in for 2 months, and I just think Doom just dropped a album actually a couple months ago. That's a little wild story right there. I
I
can't
mean,
like when they said he been dead, his body was there, or it like she had a funeral and everything. It was private, or what? What they mean by
I'm
it?
pretty sure it was a very private ceremony.
Yeah, she kept it from the public. From the public.
Oh,
Yeah, so we done lost a lot of legends in 2020. And speaking of all the legends that passed away, if you could bring two artists back, who would you pick?
two artists back. I'm gonna let y'all choose y'all. What you gonna say, one and two, or just like one at a time, or the two?
Oh yeah, one
What
at
you
a time.
think?
One at a time.
Man, I bring back Doe B, bro.
Rest in peace.
I bring back Doe B because Doe B was so bumping, bro. He was ahead of his time. I just really want to see where he was gonna go, especially with T.I. guidance, man. I think
He
Doe
was,
B was one of the real ones, man. I
he was
would have
on
really
his way.
liked to see where he would have been.
He was definitely on his way.
He's definitely on his way. He just let me find out, man. I ain't even gonna get into it. Go ahead, man.
I lost a lot of good talent. Atlanta in general lost a lot
A
of good
lot of them.
talent. With Mike
He
Rowfield,
did.
I mean, let's go on and on for it.
But
My,
sometimes when you involved in the streets, bro, you know, it come with you. Some people try to get into the hip hop to get away from it, and you know, that's not necessarily gonna happen.
That's true.
Because it really ain't a lot of money in this shit, to be honest with you. We know that.
yeah, Who you got?
Well, my first pick will be Easy E, and the reason why I picked Easy E because I feel like I feel like he was really on his way to he was already a mogul. Cause starting off with NWA, he had JJ Fad, he had DOC, he had a fucking plethora of artists on his damn label, but I feel like once the NWA breakup and all the shit he was going through, he was restructuring everything because he had Bone Thugs and he had a lot of more artists to put out. And I just feel like his time was cut short because, and not to mention, he had just structured the deal for Death Row to release the Chronic, and he was basically gonna get percentage off anything Dre produced, far as for Dash, for Doggy Style, the Chronic, all that shit. He was gonna get percentage of that shit for the next 6 years. So I just felt like and then I'm pretty sure he had a lot more coming after Bone Thugs, and I wish that he was still alive, that he could have witnessed the success that Bone Thugs reached. Like, yes, he saw the early stuff with Thuggish Ruggish and the For the Love of Money, but with Crossroads and everything else after that, like, man, I'm pretty sure. I just wish that he was like, they would have sold more and went further if he was still here. And he would be
but you gotta think about this, we probably never would have heard Crossroads if he ain't passed as well.
Crossroads was already made.
It was. I thought it happened. I thought that was like a song towards him passing.
That was for the Crossroads was made for all the homies that they lost in Cleveland. They just included his visual within the video because he had already passed. But that album was damn near already finished. Eternal 99. He's 99.
East Eternal 1999. Yep.
Yeah, that album was already finished.
Got you. And Rhea, who you got?
My first one since moving out here, I would have to say it would have been somebody different, but I would have to say Mac Dre. And the reason why I'm gonna say Mac Dre because I see the legacy he got still going on today since passed away. Like, dude, man, legendary for real. I know a lot of his music didn't reach down south, but in Kansas City, and I heard to this day that man legendary.
Definitely Mac Dre. I'm gonna go with my other one, man.
Cool.
Nip, man. Neighborhood Nip, man. Nipsey Hussle, man. I would love to see what Nip would have been able to do, man. As far as music and the community, bro, just to see. It was the power of a man to pass and the whole world feel it, bro. The whole country, bro. I ain't even from LA. I'm a big fan of his, but I was hurt that day, bro. To find out Nip died. Matter of fact, I was coming from New Orleans and on the way back up to Memphis, I was on vacation or something. It was my birthday weekend. I heard Nip died, bro. I pulled over, bro. That shit was astonishing. And he had a big impact on a lot of things as far as the culture, even black business ownership. He preached it so much, and you see after he passed how much people want to try to own stuff more and more after they saw what he had when he was alive and the things that he did. I'm not even
gonna speak on it because a lot of people get to talking about that after the fact he passed away. Just even solely on the music, this man was making classic music.
Man, me and you used to bump Crenshaw, man, when it first came. When we could finally bootleg that joint. Because nigga didn't have $100 to pay for that mixtape. And I admit the music on there, the quality, it was worth it. I wouldn't have spent it. I would if I had the $100, but at the time I didn't.
Who would be him out?
Oh man. My second pick is gonna be a certified Memphis legend, who fucking rap style is still duplicated in a lot of rappers' flows today, which is Lord Infamous. And I chose him is because I feel like a lot of people they slack on the respect and the homage of where that whole duplicate and that double time, triple time flow originated from. Him and Paul, he was doing that shit with Paul when they was in the early 90s. I'm saying when they was doing they early horrorcore shit. Like you go on YouTube and listen to that him and Paul on the Serious Killers mixtape back in like 90 and 91. He was doing that triple time flow shit. Because like he was already doing this shit. And motherfucker, I mean, I understand that a younger generation won't understand it, and they feel like he'll call it Domingo flow and stuff like that. But I just feel like within the industry, they be slow poking on paying the proper respect and giving people they proper respect. So I just feel like I feel like if Lloyd was still here, like he'll be still dropping some classic ass shit.
And who you got, Brandon? I mean, damn, Red.
Second one, this person right here was very influential. Just not off the music. I'm gonna have to say off the style, the brutal honesty. Just for the South in general and in the whole hip hop. I'm gonna have to go with Pimp C.
Ooh.
Nah,
Sweet Jones. Sweet Jones.
Sweet
Tony
Jones.
Snow.
Oh, I will kill you. About my kids. Go ahead.
Never scared to tell the truth. Never scared to speak his mind. Sweet James Jones.
Man, I'm gonna add to that because I feel like once Pimp became like when Pimp got released, you can tell that he had a whole different mind frame and he had a whole different game plan that he was approaching. And I feel like, he was really about trying to unite the South because, he was tired of watching that beef shit go up down within jail, seeing Lil Flip and T.I., Slim Thug and Zero and Chamillionaire and Paul Wall. He like, damn, man, y'all really bullshit. Like these white folks really trying to keep us separated in this rap shit. And y'all really supposed to be coming together. He really questioned it. He like, how y'all had one of the biggest records out of Texas still tipping and y'all didn't go on tour together? How? Like big as that song was and how much hype they got off of it, like far as performing on the BET Awards, how did y'all not come together and do an all Texas tour when all y'all was hot at that time on major labels and shit like that? And he just felt like they was really on some bullshit. So I feel like he was really putting shit in works. He had UGK Records. That's why he was out in LA to meet with Universal to ink the deal for UGK Records and shit like that. So
and then he just miraculously passed. They're just still fishy to me, man. I Pimp that.
His own mama said he was murdered. His own rest in peace to Mama West. His own mom said that he was murdered, and I believe this shit, man.
Yeah, man. He talk about, come on, man. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah, man. Pimp was poison. I mean, that's exactly what happened.
And man, how y'all heard about this Cardi B shit?
It was crazy because I ended up falling asleep, so I didn't get to see Raw. But I saw it. I watched Raw this morning at work, and then when I saw the Tori Wilson and segment, and when she just basically kept saying Cardi B name like 3 times, and then next this fucking tweet come out with Cardi, and I was like, is she gonna be coming to WWE? So
that shit dope. Cardi, they take everybody, like all wrestling fans start tagging Cardi B, like they saying your name on Raw and blah blah blah, and she trying to see what's going on, and then she tweeted, she's like, tell Vince I didn't say I want to do this or something. She said she didn't want her WWE intro to be like this or something.
She said, this is not how I want my WWE debut to go. Say, Vince McMahon, count your fucking days. And that's when Lacey Evans came in and
she got a Lacey Evans ass.
But she
basically we're gonna probably see her in wrestling.
She deleted the tweet because of what she said. She's like, no white woman ever put no fear in me. Of course she had to delete that. She had to,
man. She just went too far. She went
too
far.
Who was the most epic celebrity y'all done saw fight on WWE? It's just really like, man, they did that.
Ronda Rousey, bro. She did it, bro.
Shit, I can't really think of nobody. I don't personally. Lawrence Taylor.
I would have to give mine to when Mike Tyson did it. Mike Tyson sold it, bro.
Or you could
Mike,
say Floyd. Floyd did it too, though. Floyd did it.
when he fought, when him and oh man, you talking about him and the Big Show, man?
Yeah.
Big Show said, I didn't realize he hit me 8 times. I thought he hit me 4.
Man, pop the shit out of Big Show for real. Had Big Show shit bleed.
Okay, before we end this right here, I got a question for y'all. How do y'all feel about this whole Snoop Dogg and Eminem situation?
Ooh.
Because I got my take on it.
Man, I just look at it like they already friends, man. They were just, harmless shit, man.
You can't technically say they're friends because their only mutual connection is Drake.
So you telling me Snoop and M probably never hung out together on the Up and Smoke tour? Was it the Up and Smoke tour?
Just because they do music don't mean nothing. But I'm like this right here, Eminem. If your life going so good where you gotta get upset with somebody that you know in their top 10, man, you need to sit down somewhere, man. Everybody got everybody ain't gonna think you gonna be the top 10, Eminem. Take that and go, man.
My whole thing is, of course I like him, but I'm to the point where, like for someone who's built their career off dissing people, saying disrespectful stuff to people, saying out of line punchlines, and just making disrespectful songs about somebody, he's very sensitive when somebody brings his name up or doesn't mention his name in the proper way. Like that's some old whole shit, if you ask me. Now you mean to tell me you built your career off this, and you mean to tell me, Snoop didn't put you in his top 10, and you butt hurt off that? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like you're one of the biggest selling artists of all time within rap, and you're butt hurt about that? Like, come on, Em.
Yes, because honestly, you're not in my top 10. To be quite honest, Eminem, I'm sorry, you're not.
You be in my top 10.
That don't mean you bad. That don't mean you bad. But you can't expect legends to be like, oh, he one of the greatest. Oh, especially legends that's older than you. You can't expect that to happen, man.
Yeah.
And then
I'm with you on it.
And my thing is, if M was supposed to be one of the GOATs, why when someone say his name, man, everybody come out the woodworks and come and defend him? Like, that's what I be pissed about there. I like Royce, but why do you, even D12, even Jonah Lucas, like, why do y'all come out with y'all capes on and defend this man every time? Like, can't nobody say his name? Like, if he supposed to be the rap god, let this man defend his own battles.
And he did.
What, Machine Gun Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly had a good little one against him, though. He did.
Bro, that was the wackest beef in hip hop history. That was the only beef in hip hop history you do when no one gonna get even pinched. You know when nobody gonna get pinched. You ain't gotta have somebody who gonna get smoked behind this. Oh man, he can't come to Detroit. Oh, he can't come to Cleveland. No, it was nothing on that such caliber at all.
Well, you're right though. You're right. But anyway, y'all, this it for this week. This episode 15 of the SUP Podcast, man. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, share, get us out there, and check out previous episodes. Get them views up, man.
Yes, and before we end this, I'm gonna say this on record. Either on next episode or in a future episode. And Rob, we talked about this. We have to talk about our we're gonna talk about probably number 5 or number 10. We're gonna do our underrated diss records.
Oh yeah.
Our top 5
underrated diss songs. Nobody talk about.
I got them.
Because of course, when they say no Vaseline, hit them up, ether. But we're gonna talk about the ones that people don't really give props to like they supposed to. So we're gonna get into that.
Got you. But man, that's it for this week on Rob Genesis.
I'm JJ Moss.
And Skinny Red.
Holla.
And we out.